Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome on in. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to another Tarot Card Live with me, General Goods Tarot. Good day. Happy New Year's once again. And also, happy Friday to you all. Guys, welcome. Today we are doing 3-card readings for free. We're also doing donated questions, and there will be a raffle in about an hour from now. Hello, Laura. Hi, Devin. Joanna, thank you for your future donation. And thank you to Holly and Laura for your donations. Hi, Joanna. Hello to you. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Hello to you all. All right, so chat, before we get to free 3-card readings, it's important for you all to remember tarot, no matter where you get your tarot readings from, no matter how you get your divination, tarot and any divination is never the definitive guide to the future. It's always picking up on current energies. Use any and all readings with a grain of salt. You're the master of your fate, okay? With that said, chat, if you would like a free 3-card reading, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer 2 people before we get to our first 2 donations with Holly and Laura, okay? Good day to you all. Hello, Holly. Hello to you. Hi, Scorpio. Creative Arts is good to see you. Clear the energy, spirit. We're going to connect to Creative Arts, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as their call center job here and the energy surrounding it. Spirit, what is coming for Creative Arts at their new call center job? Congratulations on your new job, Creative Arts. One more. So what I think it is. Your relationship with your finances and your independence is going to be elevated. In fact, you will have what's to come for you in this job is your newfound connection to money and also a newfound connection to yourself, okay? I do sense this job is going to be helping you take care of yourself in ways you hadn't or wanted to before, okay? Look at that. I see a lot of self-care coming through. In fact, you should be very proud of this, Creative Arts. We have here the 9 of Pentacles, a strong, independent vibe. That's also money, right? We also have here the Two of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles here. You have an elevated relationship with yourself, but not only that, but with money. So I would just say you're about to do some things for yourself that make you feel good. So that is what's to come for you in your new call center job. Congratulations to you and enjoy that energy. I really like this. Beautiful reading. You're very welcome. Alrighty, we're gonna get to another person now, chat. We're gonna get to Scorpio. Everyone pause your free readings, please and thank you. Okay, clear the energy. So just a heads up to everyone, I don't answer legal, financial, or health questions, but my spirit guides are saying this is okay to answer with the court date, okay? Because it's not about like the legal thing. All right, so we're going to connect to they're more so connecting to emotions of the situation, what may arise as like a event type of thing, okay? So we're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, Scorpio, as well as our here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit, how will R's court date go with his kid's mom? 3 cards on the energies. 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. So what I think it is. Something's going to have to be redone. All right, so more work to come because something has to be done over or has to be repeated again, okay? So there's an energy of how will it go? It looks like he's going to have to repeat something or do some work on something again. We have here the 8 of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune coming through here. So you may get from him like, oh, she got to do this again, or I have to sign these papers again, or I have to redo this or that. But there's something of a repeated cycle happening. And being presented with a repeat of something, okay? Whether he takes it or not, I'm not certain where that energy is coming from, but it's looking like it's more work for him and potentially a repeat of a cycle for him too. Whether he decides to take it or not, it looks like from the judge, okay? And you're more than okay, Scorpio. Everything is okay. So it looks like it's just more work for the gentleman So ours just going to go through some more work, Scorpio, unfortunately. It's not over, unless he was hoping it would be over after that. All right, Joanna, I got your donation. Thank you. I'm going to just make a note of it for the end, okay? All right, so I'll just keep you at the end of all the donations. Just a reminder. All right, everyone, please pause your free readings. We're going to open up for our first two. You're very welcome, Scorpio. Have a beautiful New Year's to you. All right, so we're going to open up for the next donation with Holly. Holly, are you here and are you ready for your reading? The first donation here. May I please get a general please? Absolutely. Clear the energies. Is there anything you want to omit, or are you just cool with your spirit guide saying anything to you? Just in case, because you know spirit guides be talking about all kinds of stuff. If you give them general. All right, so clear the energies, please, and thank you. We're going to connect to Holly's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the general energies around her, please, and thank you. Spirit in 3 cards. Any general... They already got things to say. Spirit, anything else you want to tell Holly about her life, circumstances, things like that? Okay, is what I think it is. All right, so they want you to be patient with someone's lack of communication. Like kind of hang in there. Someone who is not talking to... Is it what I think it is with that? It looks like someone in your life is going to become more distant. We have here the King of Swords, the 8 of Wands, and the 4 of Pentacles, okay? That's a heads up for you. Someone's going to be becoming more distant. They're going to explain why to you. But it looks like this person's already like somewhat of a... What's the word for it? Not super, super, super talkative, but friendly. Can we get 3 more cards, Spirit? We have your conflict, finality, 1 more. And the male here. Is it what I think it is with this? I got 2. Okay. Okay. Hello, anything? We're on a donation right now, but I'll let you know when we're open for free questions, okay? So, Holly, look, we got the King of Swords, the 8 of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, followed by the conflict, the finality, and the male here. Someone who you either you're just getting to know them, or you barely know them, or they're not as communicative. They're going to go more distant. It's because they're trying to resolve a conflict in their life. We have the 10 of Wands to confirm that. It's just like they're trying to deal with something frustrating, okay? It's not like it's aimed at you personally. It's just that they got to get their S together with a life event, okay? So they want you to know that, just in case, so you don't assume like they're distancing themselves from you on purpose because of you in particular. So it might be one of these 2 gentlemen, but they do want you to have the heads up on that, okay? Spirit, why would you say this to Holly? Hi, Dino friends. It's good to see you. 8 of Cups is what I think it is. So you don't wait around for them, okay? They don't really want you waiting around for this person when they go distant with you. We have here the 8 of Cups and the Hermit here. It's about like moving on from the situation and just doing your own thing, okay? Okay, can we get 2 more cards on that energy? We have here Secret Admirer, Resistance, followed by the female. Yeah, they don't want you lingering on this person's energy when they go distant, or when you feel like, okay, they're not really talking to me anymore. Let me just move on from that. Yes, donations are open, Dino friends. All right, anything else you want to talk about? So they don't want you lingering on that energy is really just it. Spirit, 3 more cards. Anything else you want to talk about? 9 of Swords. 2 more, Spirit. We have the 9 of Wands, okay. And the Knight of Swords here. Into what? Into what exactly? 5 of Pentacles. Okay. That's an improvement, though. 2 from here. Why these 2 cards? Conflicted. Multiple choices and stress. Why? Oh, they're telling me to leave it at that. Okay. So what do you think it is? Okay. Something that you are stressed out about, you're quickly going to be a lot less stressed about it, okay? That you might be holding on to a issue or a dilemma more fiercely than you have to. And at some point, you're not going to be as I don't know what's this word, not as low about a subject, and it's just going to be like an anxiety. So you're going from really low about a subject to just like basic, what's the word for it, either embarrassment, or it's like a lighter but still low energy. This gives me the vibe of when you're hyper stressed about like an exam, you go do it, and then you're like, I don't know why I stressed out about that. It's not that big of a deal. So it's like you're going from a really blown up emotion to a much more subtle expression of it, which is going to feel a lot better for you, is what your spirit guides want to tell you here. Okay, we have here the Nine of Swords and Nine of Wands here. That's depression. That's trying to persevere. We have the Knight of Swords into that Five of Pentacles. So um, something is not going to feel completely better for you, but it's going to feel a lot better than what it was before. Okay, it's going to be manageable. We have here the conflicted and the stress coming out here. All right, can we get one more card on this, Spirit? We have here the Tower. And the Ten of Swords as the energy, Spirit. Okay. 3 cards on this, Spirit. What are you talking about here? 2 from here. Child. The Road. One more from here, please. Donated for a full and a yes or no. Thank you, Dina, friends. I appreciate you. And one more. Holly, your spirit guides do be really saying everything. We have the Beauty and the Shapeshifter. All right, so you're off to another new experience, Holly, very soon, okay? And it looks like your life will be shifting for the better, I'm hearing. You're going to go from a difficult emotion to a lighter version of that emotion. It's going to be way more manageable for you. And it just feels like something is going to be coming away from your life, and you're going to be stepping back into the road for a new experience, okay? So overall, this general reading is of someone's going to distance themselves that you are barely knowing, or you didn't know too well, or they're just kind of introverted. It's not personally aimed at you. The reason why they told you that, it's so that you're not lingering on this person's energy, waiting for them to send you a message, or hoping that they will. They're just saying move on with your life. Lastly, for this message, is almost like they're prepping you for a disconnect or a disappointment, okay? That a disappointment is going to initially feel tough, but you're going to immediately get out of that, and it's just going to be like a subtle feeling for you, and you're going to progress to the next thing in your life, which just feels like your life shifting and taking form in a different way, okay? And I do feel you feeling better because of that. We have here the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Swords as the energy of your reading, essentially. So it looks like someone is exiting your life. It might feel terrible. This might be what it's about, but you're going to be able to quickly move past that, okay? So that is your reading. Oh my God, what a general reading. Thank you to your spiritual team for which one exactly, Spirit? Which one? I hope it's not the one you really like. Let's just hope we're gonna ring the bell for that, okay? May it be the one you like the least. So that is your reading, Holly. Thank you so much for coming through. We're gonna get to our next reading now with Laura. And all the best. Happy New Year's, Spirit. We're going to connect to Laura, clear the energies. Thank you to Holly's spiritual team and her higher self for connecting with me. I appreciate it. Laura, are you here? And if so, give me a thumbs up. We're about to get to your reading. Awesome. All right, so I'm going to go to your question now. If you haven't posted it in PayPal, feel free to do so at the moment. And after this chat, we will be doing 3 more free yes or no questions. Well, not yes or no, 3 more 3-card yes or no reading. 3 more 3-card readings. There we go. Oh my God. Would you like this to be public or private, Laura? So I can read it privately but answer you publicly, or can read it publicly and answer you publicly? How does that feel? Alrighty. I'd like to know what my spiritual team has to say about my behavior in relation to circumstances at the assisted living where my stepmom is now, and my advice for the meeting with the nurse who is assessing my stepmom for the new place today. All right, so we're gonna start with advice for the second. We're gonna get advice for the second, but we're gonna start with the behavior. Thoughts on your behavior. All right, clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you, Spirit. We're going to connect to Laura's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding the situation here, your behavior in relation to the circumstances at the assisted living place where your stepmom is at currently. We're connected to any energies that are relevant to this reading, as well as any advice that you wish to give Laura. Spirit and 3 cards. What would you like Laura to know? Anything you have to say about her behavior in relation to the circumstances here in this situation? Okay. Is what I think it is. They agree with the way that you behaved, okay? Because there's something about, I feel like they're also somewhat, they agree with the way that you chose to behave, okay? I feel a lot of emotions in my, just below my heart here. Can we get, they want me to stay on this. Is it what I think it is? So they're saying that, I don't know if it's like you stood up for your stepmom in the conditions, or you stood up for yourself. There's just something about you having said something, or you expressed a way of being, or your actions, and it was just something like you not only did the right thing for the long term, but it was almost justice what you did. Okay. We have here the Lovers, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Justice card coming through. So they agree with what you did and how you went, how you've gone about it. Spirit, can we get 2 more tarot cards? We have the Fool. We have the Devil. Okay. Can we get some energy from here, Spirit? You have your children and debt paid off. Did your stepmom, did she have a valuable input in your life? Can we get 3 from here? Not to say that she wouldn't otherwise, right? But there's something about her being significant, especially to you. We have your Broken. We have your Power Supply. And we have here One Day. So what I think it is. She and my dad were together for 45 years. Wow. So they want to tell you that you have paid off some type of, by your behavior, you did something really quite beautiful. You paid off some type of debt. Okay. It's not like you owed her or anything, but it's almost like you fulfilled it's almost like a karmic justice that was completed due to your behavior. You broke something and then you gave hope to something afterwards. It's almost like it's not a generational curse type thing, but you had almost broken something through your actions in a positive way. It grants you good karma. We have here the Broken, the Supply, and we have here the One Day. Okay. What you did for your stepmom was almost like it created positive karma for you at the end of the day. It feels like it's something about emotional healing that was involved in your actions by you standing up. And with the Fool and the Devil here, it does look like some type of curse or some type of negative karma was broken because of what you've done. So this is what they want to tell you, that you did the right. Not only did you did the best thing you did, you could have done there. You stood up for someone who needed that, and at the same time, you broke free out of some type of a curse. It's not really a generational curse, but it's like, and it's not really. Um, it's like Spirit is saying is stronger than that, but it's not a generational curse. It's like an emotional curse or something like that. This feels like such a relief. All right, so we're going to get to their advice for you. Any advice that you wish to give Laura in regards to the situation with meeting with the nurses who are assessing her stepmom for a new place today? 3 cards. One more. Okay, so what I think it is. Okay, 2 more. This is what I think it is now. They want you to rely. So your advice from your spiritual team is to trust yourself. You're making really great choices, and to look forward to knowing that you can trust yourself with how you're going to behave and react with the nurses when you have to talk to them. Okay. We have the 3 of Wands, the Empress here. This is you coming out as the Empress. You're pretty mature. You have your head on a swivel. You are mindful and you are introspective. They're saying basically, however you respond, however you're going to go about it, trust yourself to go about it the best way, because you will. And we have here the 2 of Wands, the Chariot, and then lastly we have here the Victory card. Okay, kind of looks like you're going to get what you're hoping for here, especially if you trust yourself. All right, so we're going to get to the last tarot card. So they're basically saying, listen, we don't have any advice other than keep doing what you're doing. You're doing really great. Look at that. We have here the card of the assertiveness here. Fabulous. Look at that. Oh, I love it for you. They're just like, hey, you're doing really great. Keep going. And we're going to give you advice. The advice is to keep being you. Laura, great job for you. We're going to get 2 more here. We have here the Hollow Tree, the Safekeeping, followed by the Honesty and the Chance here. Beautiful. 2 more cards, Spirit. We have here Perfect Timing coming out here. And lastly, 1 more card, Spirit. I feel gassed up. Also, your spirit guides want you to treat yourself because of how great you're going right now. So with the tree, the safekeeping, and the honesty here, they want you to really honor this, like, what's the word? Almost like honor that you're honorable is what they want to say to you. Honor that you are willing to stand up for people that you care about and love, and you're not wanting to see them in certain places not being treated right. We have your Perfect Timing and Holiday here. Also, there is this vibe of them wanting you to treat yourself when the timing is right for it. They do feel like you should go out and do something exclusively for yourself, okay? Because there's some self-care, some self-treats and treating that they would like you to have, okay? So that is your reading. Basically, keep going, Laura. You did the right thing. And the next time that you have to have this discussion, this meeting for where your stepmom can go to, they're basically saying, trust your gut, trust your intuition. You're really on a ball here. You're doing a great job. And lastly, when the time is right, treat yourself to something because you're really deserving of some type of gift, especially to yourself. So thank you so much for coming through, Laura. All the best to you, and have a happy new year. Erica, do you say the N word? You look so innocent, so I'll be funny hearing it. So I don't say any crass words if I can, and that's not a crass word, right? I just don't say any curse words or any negative words or any words that could be assumed to be negative. So that's like the F words or S words. As much as I can, I will say it in chat when I'm very highly in my high emotions, but my spirit guides would prefer that I don't curse. And whenever I think of it, they are like, Erica, you be acting. There was a time that you would talk like a sailor, and we just need you to be different. So I don't say when I'm in my day-to-day life, I'm actually far more peaceful in my vernacular, basically. They don't want me sounding like a pirate. Oh my god. Ah! I used to in my past when I was a kid. Not anymore though. Clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. Hello, Tortoise Love. It's good to see you. All right, so we're gonna get to another person now. We're gonna open up for 3 more free readings. Chat, if you would like a free reading, now's your time to post. I'm gonna answer 3 people before we get to our next 2 donations with Dino Friends. Fabulous. Thank you, Dino Friends, for your support. I appreciate it. By the way, chat, in 35 minutes, there will be a free full reading raffle. That'll be the end of the stream, but I will be back in about 2 days or so. I'll make sure to schedule for that, okay? Oh, wait, that's not the correct list. Remove! So if you like a free reading, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer 3 people before we get to Dino Friends. Thank you, Dino Friends, for your support. If you have donated, do let me know. I'll be sure to put you on the list as soon as I can. Holly, I got your donation. Thank you. I'm going to put you on the list now. Hold on. Chat, be patient with me. I remember the first time I ever cursed in front of my grandma. I did it blindly. I was 9. I was 9. We were walking together and I said maybe the S word, the F word. I can't remember. That's how much I was cursing. It was normal for me. And she's like, "What'd you say?" I was like, "I didn't say anything, Grandma. I didn't say anything." Could barely remember. Clear the energy, spirit. All right, so we're going to get to, hold on. Anything. Can I have a card pull in regards to the situation with a person I might have caught feelings for? Spirit, what the duck? Exactly what the duck. And gosh darn. Clear the energy, spirit, to connect to anything's higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as the person on their mind that they caught feelings for. Spirit, can we get 3 cards in regards to the situation? Anything you want to say to anything? The Tower. The Queen of Pentacles. 1 more. And the 2 of Swords here. Is it what I think it is? I think it is now. So anything, your spirit guides don't have anything in particular to tell you about this person on your mind that you've got feelings for, only because there's not enough energy that you've put into the connection for them to give you feedback. So you would have to make some choices, some pretty strong choices going towards them to generate a response for them about this. So maybe it's a friend you're getting to know, or a love interest that is just the beginning of you guys dating, or someone that you haven't really talked to before, but your spirit guides are basically saying, with the Tower, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 2 of Swords here, you must make some type of action towards this person for there to generate some strong energy between you, for there to be a response. Okay, there's not a lot of movement of energy happening between you at this time. And with the 8 of Pentacles as a confirmation card here, they're saying you must put some work or some effort into this bond before feedback can be given. So there's nothing really, it's almost like a still water, if you can imagine. It's like a pond that doesn't have any life in it quite yet. So basically your spirit guides are saying, go towards that person, start talking to them, maybe hang out with them after whatever environment that you're in. If this is just a person that you're admiring from afar and they're really cute and beautiful to you, that's not enough for your spirit guides to give you energy about it, okay? So they're actually saying be a little bit brave. Try to do some activities that will nurture the bond towards a romantic place if you like to. If this is a friend that you're getting to know, your spirit guides are saying basically either make a move, express your interest, or start building onto the connection in the way that you would like to. So with the Tower, the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Swords here, this is what they want to tell you. Also, a side message is make sure the person that you're having a crush on is single, okay? Be mindful of that. Are they single? Are they with someone at the moment? Because a Tower also indicates trauma. And I can't deny that they're also talking about that as well. They're like, hey, listen, you got a crush on this guy, on this person, but they may be in a situation that a crush can't cultivate here just yet. So they just give you a heads up on that, okay? Just a heads up, anything. All right, we're going to get to another person. We're going to get to two more people. Then, Holly, we're going to get to you. All right, clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. Hello, Ananya. Hold on. Let me see. What my spirit guides want me to know for 2026. Clear the energies. Hi, Bernadette. Once again, we're going to connect to Bora, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as their spiritual team, their spirit guide, spirit, and we're going to connect to her 2026. Spirit, is there anything you want Bora to know about their 2026? The Seven of Swords. Okay. The Ace of Pentacles. And the Three of Cups is what I think it is. There may be a belief. So, Bora, you might have a belief about platonic connections, okay, and friendships in general. Your spirit guides want you to know that in 2026, an assumption that you have about platonic bonds is going to be made addressed to, is going to be made to be addressed to, and you're going to recognize that you have a false belief about friendships or bonds, but in the best way possible, because you're about to experience what feels like a very gratifying era of friendships. Okay, we have here the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Cups here. In fact, I felt like I was about to laugh, like a friend just said a really silly joke and I'm laughing, but I feel it in my gut, like, oh my god. Like you're gonna enjoy people in like a friendship platonic way in 2026. So a thought that you have about friends, I'm not certain what the specifics of that can be, but it looks like you're having some really strong grounded friendships to come. Okay, thank you so much for your time. In fact, I just had the thought to reach out to an old friend of mine. Fascinating. All right, clear the energies, please, and thank you, Spirit. Everyone, pause your free readings, please, and thank you. Pause your free readings. You're very welcome. Love life predictions in January. We're gonna answer read with Yashika before we get to Holly and Dina Friends and Holly. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. May we connect to read with Yashika, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as love life predictions in January. 3 cards, Spirit. The Magician. Oh, that's beautiful. The Six of Pentacles. And lastly, the Hangman. Is it what I think it is? In January, either you're confessing to somebody explicitly in January, or you're literally manifesting a clarifying interaction. Okay. Maybe you really want to have an exchange with somebody. It's gonna happen. We have here the Magician, the Six of Pentacles, the Hangman. So January is the energy of a manifestation coming in, clarity coming in, an exchange, and then almost like the release of a baggage or something that had weighed heavy on you when it came to your romantic love life. So there we have it. Look at that. So clear the energy, Spirit. That's your reading. Read with Yashika. Good luck to you. Whether it's you confessing or it's just a clarifying conversation between you and an interest. All right. So, Dina Friends, give me a thumbs up if you're ready for your reading. Thank you, Devin. I appreciate you. I love these plugs. I'm having some blackberry tea. It's delicious. I'm having the best time of my life right now. I got a heater on my legs, guys. We are chilling. And it's a good time right now. All right. Oh my God. It's so accurate. I'm literally trying to gather the Dude, Yashika, listen. Confessing is so hard. And I'm so proud of you if you're going to head on to doing that. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. May you be successful. It is great, Holly. It's great. You get a little bit of the chill from the window. You get a little bit of that warmth from the heater. I'm having a great time with my teddy bears in the background. All right, so Dino friends, when you're ready, feel free to post your question. Would you like us to start on your yes or no question? I believe you posted it earlier here. Let's see. Yes or no? Does my guide think it's okay to ask for guidance through tarot readers? I'm sure I'm hearing it's dependent. All right, clear the energy, please. Oh, okay, you don't want that one. Okay, you don't want that one? Okay. All right, got you. We gotta pause. Okay. When you're ready, feel free to post the question and let me know if it's a mini reading or a full reading, however you want to have it. How many hours am I going to be live streaming? Probably for another 2 hours and 30 minutes. Not too long today. I guess that's the longest that I do, right? About 3 hours. So about 3 hours, but from here, 2 hours and 30 minutes. But free readings end in 24 minutes, though, I believe. Am I receiving my messages correctly from my spiritual team? Clear the energy, spirit. Can we connect to Dino friends? You're good, Holly. You're absolutely good. I need more deets, Erica. Spirit, want to connect to Dino friends, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding her question. Spirit, is Dino friends receiving her messages correctly from her spiritual team? 3 cards for yes or no. Ace of Pentacles. Chariot. One more. Is it what I think it is? So what I think it is now. You are receiving the messages. It's like you receive the messages in a grounded way, but you don't internalize it that way. 3 cards for this. So your mind, it's like you are receiving the messages, but you don't seem to reflect upon them or understand them, or you're missing the. It's like you receive wisdom, but the way that it's like it's unclear to you. So it's like you're being taught something, but it's like instructions unclear, like it's in a different language for you. Can we get 2 more? We have here daydreaming, fantasy, and abandon here. So what I think it is. Oh no, Dino friends. So this is what your spirit guides are saying. You receive guidance, but your mind seems to transform them into entirely different things. Okay, we have here the missing, the daydream, and the abandoned here. It's almost like the message goes to the wayside, but then your assumption of the message takes place. Okay, we're gonna get 2 more cards for you on this energy here. We have here the Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune. Is it what I think it is? You seem to be in some type of cycle of doing this. So this is a cycle for you where you will receive wisdom, but you move towards what you assume of it, if that makes sense. Can we get 2 cards on that, Spirit? We have here the hidden. We have here the value. So you don't understand the full value of the guidance that you receive because you're putting in place what you think it is. Okay, with the hidden and the awareness here. So they're just like, hey, we are trying to connect with and reach out to you, but you're not taking it the way that it's meant to be taken. So this is the mini question to you, is what they're saying. Would you like to ask your next question now? Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. Thank you so much for connecting with me. Let me get the Nightbot up and running for the raffle. The raffle. Do I need to know for 2026 that I have misunderstood? Clear the energy, Spirit. Yes, clear the energies. Can we connect to Dino Friend's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who can guide her, as well as her energies for 2026? Spirit, what does Dino Friends need to know for 2026 that she may have misunderstood? Death. The Two of Swords and the Two of Cups here. Two more. Followed by the Seven of Cups and the Fool. Is it what I think it is with this? This is very blunt here. Are you sure you want to say this? I'm sorry, I know. Are you sure you want to say that? Are you sure? I just say it. They really need you to let go of past folk completely, okay? Like, you gotta let go of anybody you're holding on to, any and all exes, any and old friends that you have had a falling out with, okay? Especially those not worth, accepting an apology from even. We have here the Death, the Two of Swords, and the King of Cups here. They're saying, end all of the past people trying to hold on to the attachments that you have of their memory. You must move forward. And it's more than just one person, it's multiple people. Okay, we have here the Seven of Cups and the Fool here. Let this year be a new, fresh start for you when it comes to your social engagements, especially with love or friendship. Okay, let go of past people. It's time to move forward. They're saying for your 2026. Not building towards reconciliation. It's about building towards disconnect, but new experiences. This is their priority for you. Okay, so we're going to get some oracle cards for you now. Look at that. Oh my God, we got the Let Go card coming out here. That's a strong emphasis on that. And then we also have the Fool. Oh my God, you got a double Fool energy. It's time to give yourself a new start with love and a new start with friendships, okay? So embrace this new year as a new you, new experiences. It's not going to be a time to linger on old past energies, feeling guilty about them, feeling remorseful that you should have did this or that, or waiting for them to reconnect with you. All right, so we're going to get 3 more oracle cards for you, and that is your reading with this one. 3 cards from here, Spirit. We have here the family. We have here the chemistry. And we have here the celebrity. This is the thought that I'm having here right now. By the way, they're saying there's an empathetic voice coming through here. Put a priority on your family and building the relationship that you have with your folks, your siblings, or your children, if you have them, or just any and all relatives that you feel especially connected to, or old family friends that are sticking around, they're not related to you, but you see them as family. So with this, they're saying, let go of old connections that are not in your life anymore for this year. Embrace new people, embrace new bonds, but at the same time, cultivate the connection that you have with your family, highlighting and making it a goal actually to get to know them better. They're also saying that you can always get to know your children better. Not by just only treating them like your kids, but treating them like people who are going to be growing up into adulthood, having their own dreams and their goals. Do you know what your children want to be when they grow up? Maybe that's something that you could dedicate yourself to, but highlight your kids, highlight your family like they are celebrities. Make them your priority. So, with the family, the chemistry, and the celebrity here, this is what they want to tell you. Release old baggage, release old bonds, embrace the ones that you have right now in your life, especially your family, and then open your heart to new people. Okay. So, this is what they want to tell you about this. They're talking about more than one person here. The Seven of Cups is a strong energy of it's more than one person. But if you feel if one person is especially being highlighted for you, I think that's a really good start. I think that's a great start, Dino friends. Hello, Evives. Happy New Year's. What did you get up to on a New Year's Day? Did you have fun? Did you make a wish? Do you have a New Year's resolution? My New Year's resolution is just to have better self-esteem. So just feeling good about myself, not really needing validation from anything other than myself for this year. So I'm like seeking to have a better inner monologue about who I am. All right, Dino friends, for your last question, what would you like to ask? Will I meet a fated love this year? Clear the energy, spirit, we're connected to Dino friends, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as the energy surrounding their romantic love life. Yes or no, spirit, will Dino friends meet a fated love this year? Or any year? Spirit, 3 cards for yes or no? That's what I think it is. For the time being, the answer is no, okay? Because the priority will be on building, looks like helping you build self-confidence and desire for yourself, it looks like. So the answer is not this year, but it's you who's being built up this year, okay? There's a strong you focus. So we have here the 10 of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the 9 of Swords here, okay? This sort of let go energy again with the let go oracle card that came up in your past reading. They have here the 9 of Swords. That's low mood, low energy coming through, okay? So your spirit guides are placing a focus on elevating your mood, boosting your mood this year, putting almost like love to the wayside to focus on you. Is Mo fire? So that is your reading, Dino friends. Good luck to you. May your path this year be bright and beautiful. I do feel that it's going to be a great one. A lot of, what's the word for it? I wonder if your inner fire is coming back towards you this year. If you're missing out, if you're really needing like I just need to feel passion for something. I feel like that is going to be addressed this year for you, okay? Good luck to you. All right, so with that said, we're going to get to Holly now. Holly, are you ready for your reading? If so, give me a thumbs up. We're about to get to you. You need more deets. You need more deets in chat. We're going to open up for 3 more questions and then the raffle after Holly, okay? And that'll be the end of the stream. Hello, Mila. It's good to see you. How is your happy New Year's going? All right, so Holly, who is leaving me, Chris or Anon? I seem to be seen now in its new energy than the past 2 years. Some more clarity over my love life. I'm nosy. Clear the energy, spirit. Spirit, can we connect to Holly, her higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as Chris's spiritual team, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him, and Anon here, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him. Spirit, who's leaving? Energy on Chris. Energy on Chris. Energy on Anon. One more. Okay, Holly. Okay, so it looks like it's hi to Space Cowboys. Good to see you. Your day is going terrible so far. Well, welcome in. I'm sure you're not the only one. We have here the Knight of Pentacles. Listen, I'm sorry. Listen. It's good to see you. Okay. It's because listen. When I have a bad day, I be laughing at myself. We have here the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords coming through here, followed by the Fool. It's likely Chris. Okay. And it's gonna happen kind of like an overtime slow type thing. Okay, and we got here the Fool coming out here for you. It's because he's on to other things. He's got goals. This is a person who is very progressive with their goals. Okay, it's because he's on to his dreams basically, and this is why he's on the way out. Can we get details on this, Spirit? We have here Easy Does It coming through. And he's not leaving immediately, just so you know that. It's just that it's happening over time as he progresses towards his future. We have here the Truth and the Vanity, the Reflection here. Spirit, one more card on why he's on the way out. And then we have here the Desert, okay? So he has like a solo mission or a solo endeavor, like he needs to accomplish a goal. And he's just going to slowly disconnect over time. It's not personal. It's just he's wanting to address some personal desires and hopes and dreams that he has, okay? Now, Anand is not really going to go anywhere anytime soon. We have the Page of Wands and the Six of Wands here. There is some type of victory meant to be had with the two of you, or at least for the connection energy here. Can we get some more oracles on this? One card for that, Spirit. We have here to do some research. Can we get one more? And lastly, we have here the Distance. Okay, is it what I think it is? Okay. So this person is likely to stick around for some time. Oh, that's interesting because he's moving further away. That's crazy. We have to do some research and distance here. It's looking like this person is more in your energy than you would expect. And Chris is leaving later. It's a slow distance thing, okay? Slow distance. Spirit is saying this person is sticking around your energy more so, okay? So when they were referring to the previous person, they were referring to Chris. All right, Spirit, anything else you want to talk about? Any advice or any additional details to give Holly on her life, please? Okay. Spirit, 3 cards. The Space Cowboy, we're going to be opening up for 3-card readings. If you would like the first one, think of a question that you'd like to ask for your situation. And then I'd be happy to give you an answer, okay? Okay, clear the energy. Spirit, 3 more cards. 4. Can we connect to Holly, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her? Can we connect to the energy surrounding her love life? Please and thank you. Hold on. Clarity on her love life in regards to the situation. Spirit is saying, Holly, everything's okay. We have here the 4 of Swords of there's nothing crazy happening. Everything is okay, and not to worry too much about this as of this time with these moving energies going on in this situation, okay? Oh, look at that, Holly. We have here the 4 of Swords, the 2 of Swords, and the 10 of Cups here. They're saying, rest easy. You're going to end up in a situation that makes you very happy. If you're in a state where you haven't been through like this attention before, they're basically saying, enjoy it. You do have a good outcome here, okay? They have no advice other than just to enjoy creating and cultivating a bond with these people and just maintaining the fun. Look at that. We have here the Two of Cups here. Thanks for that 10 of Cups, Holly. One more, Spirit. And we have here the Page of Swords here. They are saying you are ending up with somebody, Holly. Somebody here you're ending up with. Okay, wait, hold on. Well, I will say ultimately down the road, you're going to end up in a nice relationship, okay? Have faith in that and just enjoy these things. The advice is just enjoy yourself. Spirit, 3 cards for Holly. We have here the Mountains. We have here the Distracted. Oh my God, they're like, Holly, you as you are enjoying these people, you might be looking into the future like, okay, what craziness is going to go down? Like you're seeing the mountains and you're not even going to be getting over there to climb them. We have here the cards of the Mountains and the Distracted here. Don't look at what craziness could or couldn't happen, but essentially enjoy the bonds that you make with these people, and basically prioritizing having fun is essentially what they want you to do. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, so to wrap up your reading, anything else? They're going to give me 3 more tarot cards for you instead of oracles. Anything you want to say to Holly before we wrap up this reading? We have here the Chariot. We have here the 4 Pentacles. Then we have here the Tower here. Holly, there is a tower moment that's going to happen, though. Like, they're like, okay, but also, Holly, respectfully, it's going to be a tower moment, okay? So they want you to prepare yourself, that tower coming out here. With a Chariot, the 4 Pentacles of the Tower, hang in there. You're going to learn something or experience something. And I'm guessing they're throwing me back into the reading of the previous one, which is it's going to initially feel bad, but you're going to quickly get out of it and you're going to feel so much better afterwards, okay? So, I mean, it's still going to sting, but it's not going to be like you got stabbed in the heart, essentially. This is what they want to tell you, okay? Why are you doing this to me? So, Holly, this is your reading. Thank you so much. Your spirit guides are too funny, okay? This might not be a crazy tower moment. This might be a great tower moment, okay? But your spirit guides are sending me energy of jokes and laughs and stuff. So, basically, they just want you to take it easy, enjoy what's going on. If you feel a tower moment, you're just so you know, you're going to get through it faster than you realize. And lastly, have fun, okay? So that is your reading. We're going to move forward now. We're going to get to some more free readings now. Thank you so much, Holly. Chat, if you would like a free 3-card reading, now's your time to post. We're going to answer the Space Cowboy first. If you would like a question, the Space Cowboy. And then I'm going to answer 2 more people. And then chat, we're going to wrap up the stream. I'm no longer going to be taking free questions, but we're going to wrap up the stream with a free full reading raffle. If you like to participate, do not post a number yet. But to participate, all you have to do is post a number between 1 and 100. The winner who gets closest to the number that I will randomly generate will receive a free full reading, okay? I had to figure out how to tell those rules in a more clear and concise way because I'd be tripping over my own words, man. Will my mom throw me out of the house? Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to, first of all, we're going to really clear the energies. Please and thank you, Spirit. Please clear my energies. Please clear the energies of this deck. Please and thank you. Please remove any old attachments that I've gained from any old charities that I've done so far up to this point. We're going to connect to the Space Cowboy's higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him, as well as the energy surrounding his situation that he's referring to here. We're going to connect to his mother, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. Spirit, will the Space Cowboy be kicked out of the house by his mother? Will his mother throw him out of the house? 3 cards for yes or no. 2 more. 1 more. Here's what I think it is. She hasn't made that decision yet, but as of right now, she's working on like letting go of doing this, okay? So we have here the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. So she hasn't made, like, she's in like the cusp of it, like, should I, shouldn't I? But she doesn't want to, okay? Like deep down inside, she'd rather just like not, just let it go and just be like, well, he can stay and I'm not going to talk about this for a bit type thing, okay? So this is the energy coming through. This is not a clear yes or no. It's that your mother hasn't come to a strong decision yet, but she would rather you stay. Okay? She would prefer that you stay. It's almost like she may have some trouble working through her emotions and not being reactive to something, and she wants to feel more calm. She's working on feeling calmer at this time because she would prefer that you stay. In the deep down inside is what Spirit is saying. So that is your reading. The Space Cowboy. She hasn't made a strong decision yet. She's still in that phase, and she'd prefer that you stick around. She wants to feel better about the situation. I'm sorry that you're going through that. Dude, my mom gets angry every time I do anything different from her and always overreacts, doesn't accept me. If I had the money to leave, I would. I would definitely, well, one, get an escape plan going. That's for sure. But two, I'm so sorry that you're going through that. It is an energy that she is reactive. And this is kind of like why she's trying to calm herself down with the Three of Pentacles and Ten of Wands here. It's very interesting. I'm so sorry that you're going through that, dude. Good luck to you. All right, we're going to move forward now to another question. Good luck, the Space Cowboy. She needs to understand you're your own person. She has no control. Some parents think they are dictators versus parents. Very true. I'm sorry too, but this is my reality so far. She's toxic and overreactive and can't control her emotions, but always wants to lecture on every little thing. It's annoying. First of all, it sounds annoying coming from here just through the text. Ugh, it kind of sounds like a horrible situation. I understand because my mom wasn't the best. We don't have a relationship anymore though, and I'm thankful for that. All right, so Mila, will I be successful in my career? Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to Mila, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as her career prospects, the future of it to come. Spirit, will Mila be successful in her career? 3 cards for yes or no. The answer is yes. The Three of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Wands here. Is it what I think it is? Mila, do you want fans? Do you want fans at all? So we have the Three of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Wands here. The answer does feel like it's closer to a yes, is what I think it is. You may even find that, I would say that you're going to be such a success. You're going to have so much to celebrate about with your career that with the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Wands here, there's this sense that there will be energies that are kind of somewhat focused on you, maybe like fanatics type of fan energy. Are you wanting to be famous or anything like that, Mila? Or you're going to be highly recognized for what you do, okay? And then there's this side energy of someone who was in your past may feel a sense of jealousy towards you with what you will accomplish, okay? So this is the vibe coming through, that you're going to have fans or some type of recognition, and there's even an energy of a jealous individual coming back with some type of jealousy towards you, okay? Good luck to you, Mila, and enjoy your success to come. All right, I'm going to answer one last person. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. We're going to answer one more person. Andrea, we're going to give you the reading, okay? Clear the energy, Spirit. Andrea, you get the last free reading of today. And chat, with that said, we're about to open up for the free full reading raffle, okay? If you would like to participate in this free full reading raffle, chat, all you have to do is think of a number between 1 and 100. The winner of the raffle will receive a free full reading, okay? So post your number now, only the number, nothing else, no comment afterwards or before, just the number. That'll help me know that that was your number. If you want a parent, a friend, a pet, a bird, or your cousins to participate as well, you write your cousin's name and then their number, okay? But if they win the raffle, it has to be a question for them and not for you, okay? I'm sorry. Fluffy, I don't think particularly cares about who your future husband's going to be. I think Fluffy wants to find out what's the best spot to bury their bone, okay? So they can't ask questions about you. You got to ask questions for them or for yourself, okay? So with that said, chat, feel free to post your numbers now. We're going to answer Andrea and the other person, Andressa. So Andrea and Andressa, Spirit has called me to give you both readings, okay? Clear the energy, Spirit. Andrea, your question is, any messages from my spirit guides, please? Absolutely. Clear the energies for Andrea, Andrea. Clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, all those who guide you in 3 cards. Spirit, any messages for Andrea? Death, the 5 of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. What do I think it is? Andrea, your spirit guides are saying here that if you have ever come to a point where you're like, I don't know if I should spend this on myself, or I don't know if I should do this for myself, and these activities have been really like self-care or self-focus, like buying yourself a new set of clothing or going to like the shoe store to get yourself some new shoes or something like that, your spirit guides are saying that that is going to completely change. We are promoting you taking care of yourself and doing things for yourself, okay? So any apprehension or sense of nervousness or anxiety that you have about doing things that are only for you, this is going to transform. You're going to be a lot more nurturing towards yourself, okay? So we have here the Death, the 5 of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles coming out here. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to clear the energies of that. We're going to get to Andressa now. Clear the energies. Andressa, your question is, should I answer back to this guy called Dom SP, who just contacted me? We're going to call him D. Clear the energy, Spirit. For Andressa, you're very welcome, Andrea. Spirit, can we connect to Andressa's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as this guy, D here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Clear the energies of the previous readings, please, and thank you. Spirit, in 2 cards, in 3 cards, rather. I guess Spirit, 2 cards is easy for them. Should Andressa answer this guy called D who contacted her? Spirit is saying no. Spirit is saying no, and that's it. That's why they're like 2 cards, Erica. We don't need nothing. No, they ain't nothing good over there. Knight of Swords and the World here. They're protecting you. Again, if you want to undress her, you can, of course, do so, but your spirit are like nothing else to talk about over here. So that is your reading. You could just see what he's about, but listen, that's what your spirit guides are recommending you do. Thank you. We'll take a screenshot as I remember. That's such a good affirmation. Devin, thank you for coming through with these fantastic advice for Andrea. You're very welcome, Andressa. With that said, chat, that is officially the end of the free portion of this stream. We're going to wrap up with our donations and mod portion of the stream. Chat, if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so by clicking Linktree in the description. Information is there for how to get back to me or connect to me. I offer video recordings, private live streams, and private written email readings. So if you prefer to read your readings, I can actually type them out for you. If you prefer a recording to look back at that is private, I can do that for you. And I also offer live streams that are just private, you and me in chat, and I give you your reading. And the prices are the same as public streams, $10 for a full reading, $5 for a mini question, and $3 for a quick yes or no, okay? And that's in Linktree in the description. With that said, chat, please post your... well, it looks like we have a winner. Hold on. I swear the guy sent me today the number super fast, said just go for it. Oh my gosh. Tortoise Love, congratulations on winning the free full reading raffle. Jeez, you are the winner of today's raffle winning question. Congratulations to you, Tortoise Love. You got a second time in a row. Congratulations. Maybe the spirit is really working through you for today. All right, chat, that's the end of the stream. Thank you so much for coming through. I will be back. Let me see when I will be back. Hold on. I'm going to check my calendar. I will be back on Sunday at 2 p.m. EST for more yes or no questions, okay? So if you want to join me in the stream for a Sunday, feel free to do so. If you want to pop by and oh my God. Chat, have a good day. Have a fantastic Monday. Have a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are. If you want to join me for the future stream, I'm going to be back on Sunday at 2 p.m. EST, okay? Thank you so much for coming through. I apologize. I'm still recovering from the flu. And thank you guys so much for joining me today. See you and have a good one. See you. We're going to wrap up now with some mod questions. Moderators, are you guys ready for your readings? Have a good one, everyone. Hello to you all. And thank you so much for joining me today. Because they told me to put 14 and I don't question it, even if other people have close numbers. Why the guys did not give us the correct numbers with Vivi? Oh my God, I feel so bad. Vivi didn't win the lottery. Oh my God. But I always be thinking, like, the stereotype is you can access people's futures, but you can't win the lottery as a psychic. Which I respect and I understand. I was thinking 14. All right, so we're going to wrap up now with our moderators. Moderators, how would you like to arrange the way that we're going to do it? So we can do Joanna first, and then I think it's Joanna, typically Tortoise Love, We Vibes, Vivi, Camille, Devin, right? You guys have a whole thing. Unless someone would like to go in a different way today. Good to see you all. Have a fabulous day, and I'll see you in the future streams to come, okay? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hello, Elaine Tad. How are you doing? How's your new year going so far? Are you excited? Are you hopeful? Are you scared? How can I balance myself? Well, the first thing, it depends. I think it's character specific. But what I do when I need some grounding and some balance is I literally put myself in nature and I remind myself of my ancestry, my bloodline, our bloodline as a species, you know? And I just go to the forest and I remind myself we used to really be out here in the wild trying to fend for ourselves. Our human bodies have evolved so much that we still feel a connection to nature. And so that really helps me feel grounded, okay? So I would recommend that. Be safe, though, of course, because as much as, you know, nature is peaceful to be in, you know, we can still be prey at any point in time. We could slip and fall, you know. A bear could come hunt us down. At a small awakening. Beautiful, Lane Tat. I hope that you're feeling okay, because a spiritual awakening can be very intense, no matter how small they are. So I hope you're feeling okay. Sorry, Alice, we're closed for the free portion of the stream, but it's good to see you, and I hope that you have a good day. Joanna, are you ready for your reading? If so, give me a thumbs up. We're going to get started on you. I'm ready. Yes. Awesome. Joanna, when you're ready, either you can email me your readings or you can post it in the comments, however you feel most comfortable, okay? Awesome. Love the rosemary. Erica, may I give my mod question to Andressa and keep the raffle one? They had 16, and I feel that they need the question. Andressa, are you here? If so, we can give the 3-card reading that was for Tortoise Love to you. And mods can do that. Mods, if you ever feel like I want to give up my mod reading, feel free to do so. We can donate it to another commentator if you'd like to. I will, of course, give you guys 1-card readings for those donations, though. All right, clear the energy spirit ready to connect to Joanna, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding her connection with Steph, as well as Steph's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. Spirit 3 cards, what is the likelihood and energy around Steph and her meeting in person in 2026? Hold on. All right. All right, Spirit. 3 cards. What is the likelihood and energy around Steph and Joanna meeting in person in 2026? One more. You guys have to have, there's too much that must happen before this becomes a possibility. So you guys are a few more conversations away from this possibility, okay? Some rebalancing conversations. 2 of Wands, 7 of Cups, and the Page of Swords here. So there's no like anytime soon or it will happen then, but you guys must have a few more events to occur before this energy can be addressed, okay? So that is a reading for that. Would you like to ask your mini questions now? Okay, dokie. We're talking about to meet up in June, so it's too early. Erica said she will be streaming on Sunday. Yes, I will be streaming on Sunday at 2 p.m., Bora. I will be there. If it's not going to be 2 p.m., it's definitely going to be on Sunday at the very least, okay? We'll just wait for Andressa. If you're still here, you've been offered a free 3-card reading from a moderator who is donating it to you. So if you would like a reading for your 3-card reading, if you would like to accept the free reading, feel free to comment and chat now, and we'll get to your question when it's time for Tortoise Love's reading, okay? We'll do you just before Tortoise Love and her free raffle winning question. All right, clear the energy spirit. We're going to connect to Joanna, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who are guiding her, as well as Steph, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. And the energy surrounding this question. What will trigger the important conversation or decision between Steph and Joanna? 9 of Cups. Okay. Is what I think it is with that. All right, so 3 cards and what you want to say after this. The tension between you two needs to get under control, okay? And with the energy, so we have here the 9 of Cups, the Emperor, followed by the Devil, the 9 of Pentacles in the world here. The two of you is just too much heightened emotions at this time. It's not a stable energy between the two of you. And with the Devil and the 9 of Pentacles here, there's even this like, what are they trying to say? May I have some oracle cards to explain this? We have here intimacy, bonding, followed by love and greed. Is what I think it is with that. Also, jealousy needs to be addressed, and at the very least, with a coping mechanism attached to it on both sides. So, however Steph expresses her jealousy and however you express your jealousy, the both of you have to unchain yourself from sort of these self-sabotaging behaviors in connection to it. So you've got to build a coping strategy for yourself when you feel envy or jealousy, and she's got to do it too. So we have here the intimacy, the love, and the greed here with the devil and the 9 of Pentacles, okay? Do I need to mention about jealousy? Let's see. How would you like her to go about making this happen? 2 cards from here. It looks like it was 14, Rewa Dashika. The number was 14. Nightbot was the one that announced it and picked the winner for it. So that's pretty awesome. See you, Lane Tad. It's good to see you. So we have here the takeoff, the good luck, followed by the enchantment and the fortune here. Let's see. Is it what I think it is now? So they want you to first do it for yourself. So they're saying before you have that conversation, do it for yourself first. What can help you cope and build coping strategies for when you feel envy or jealousy? Is it reaffirming that you are good enough? Is it reaffirming that you are with a trustworthy person and the bond can be trusted? What can help you cope through your jealousy? But after that, they are saying bringing it up can help you in the relationship as well. Okay? So basically, they're saying first for yourself and then bringing it into a conversation. Okay? So we have here the takeoff and we have here the enchantment. So self-action first and then to inspire, essentially. Okay? You're very welcome. Would you like to ask your next mini question? What is the most likely decision of me and Steph's connection over the next 7 days if I stayed grounded and don't push? All right, close out the previous reading, Spirit, please and thank you. We're to connect to All right, we're going to connect to Joanna's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, clearing the energies of the previous readings. But once again, connected to Joanna, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. We're going to connect to Steph here, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. Spirit, in 3 cards, connecting to the energies of this situation, what is the most likely direction for Joanna and Steph's connection over the next 7 days? 3 cards for the initial details. What can she do to stay grounded and don't push? If she decides to stay grounded, don't push. I'll be right back. Hold on for a moment. Alrighty, so We're going to reconnect to your higher self, your spirit. First of all, clear the energy, spirit, once again. Can we reconnect to Joanna's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as Steph, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her? Please and thank you. What is the most likely direction for Joanna and Steph's connection over the next 7 days if she stays grounded and doesn't push? 3 cards. The Chariot. The 5 of Cups. The Death. Oh, that's beautiful. Is that what I think it is? Oh my God, Joanna, if you head in that kind of direction, the issues of the past will be transformed, okay? If you do this, we have here the Chariot, the 5 of Cups, the Death here. Beautiful. Can we get some oracles into this? So the past energy gets transformed. We have here the Autumn. We have here the Birthday. Can we get one from here? And we have here the Hidden. It's like, yeah, they're basically saying last year issues will not be a problem anymore, okay? Autumn, Birthday, and the Hidden here. Beautiful. Can we get 2 more cards on that? We have here the Empress, 1 more, spirit, and the 10 of Swords here. 2 more cards on this energy. Okay. Music. 1 more. Thank you, Devin. I appreciate it. Music and the Fox here. It will be like, if I have to basically see, it looks like the 2 of you just don't feel like your past issues are an issue anymore, okay? So it's what's going to be coming through, Tortoise Love, is that, I mean, not Tortoise Love, oh my gosh, my mind is all over the place today. Joanna, if you do this direction, whatever issues you guys were holding on to, you're letting it go in the next 7 days if you can maintain this energy and not push, okay? Grounded, not pushing, the past becomes more of a afterthought, essentially, which is really beautiful. Is what I think it is with that energy. They might be asking you not to talk about Maru, though. So I look at that. We even got the Ace of Swords here. So just so you know, maybe it's not worth bringing Maru up. But that's their opinion, okay? Just to give you a heads up. I'm planning to talk about Maru in hopes that Steph will let go and forget about her. You might be reminding her of Maru, bringing her up, actually. So, I mean, in 3 cards, just asking, do you want her to bring up Maru? We have here the Hierophant, the 8 of Pentacles, is what I think it is. They don't want you to bring up Maru. They more so want you to just build on what you guys got going on right now. Focus on that, and without bringing any external or like past issues up for the time being, at the very least, Maru, right? So we have here the Hierophant, the 8 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles here. Just focus on what you guys got going on at the moment. Build on that, okay? Build on the fun, build on the joy, build on the reasons for why you guys like each other to begin with. So that is your reading, Joanna. Thank you so much. I wish you and Steph so much success, and may you guys continue to enjoy each other's company. Good luck to the both of you. With that said, you're very welcome, Joanna. With that said, we're going to move forward now to Tortoise Love. Tortoise Love, are you ready for your reading? I apologize, but Tortoise Love, I don't believe Spirit wants Alice to have the reading, okay? And Alice, I apologize, but I will not be giving you an answer to your question, okay? I do apologize, though. However, I will say this. I will honor your decision to give it to Andressa, okay? And I know she will be back. So I believe in the next reading to come, and this won't have anything to do with your mud reading for the next stream, okay? But I will be giving Andressa a free reading when she comes back for the next stream. And Alice, it's not because I don't like you or anything like that. It's not that, okay? It's just that Spirit, I did feel a strong energy to give Andressa Silva the reading. 3-card reading. And I really have to pay attention for when those alerts go up for that. So all the best to you, Alice. Thank you so much for coming through. And I wish you all the best. Does Spirit do that often? Spirit will literally pluck someone out specifically in chat to have readings for. In fact, I feel like when I do raffles, it feels spiritually motivated because it feels like Spirit is trying to directly, or I would say even Source itself, which I don't really often talk about, where Source wants a certain person to have a reading or a full reading. So the raffles aren't just for fun. The raffle is for Source to pick someone out to give guidance to specifically. But yes, Spirit does go in and be like, Erica, you're feeling this way. You must directly address that feeling. It's kind of like part of doing spiritual work as like one's purpose is like I gotta do what I'm told. Alrighty, clear the energies. Hello, we vibes. I felt that. I'm glad that you told me that. All right, clear the energies. Thank you so much, Tortoise Love. All the best to you, Holly. All right, so we vibes. What would you like for your reading? Clear the energies, please, and thank you. Whatever comes out from my spiritual team, thanks, you, absolutely. So Spirit, 4 we vibes and 3 cards, whatever comes out for her, please and thank you. We have here the King of Wands, the 3 of Cups, and the Lovers here. Your spirit guides are saying that there's going to be a person, either they're in your life or they are about to be in your life, and they want you to be open to being friends with them. The two of you will have a lot in common. So King of Wands, the 3 of Cups, the Lovers coming out here. We even have here the Queen of Wands as a confirmation card. You have like a person who you are a good match with. They're saying your spirit guides are encouraging you to be this person's friend, okay? So there's a lot that you have to share with another person, like a kinfolk, kinsman even, kindred spirit. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. So that's what they want you to keep out for. Be open to a friendship with a person who seems to be an ally for you, okay? All right, clear the energies of that, Spirit, please and thank you. We're going to get to Tortoise Love. Tortoise Love, are you ready for your full reading? If so, feel free to post it in the chat now. You're welcome, We Vibes. Happy New Year's to you, and all the best. Gotcha. Thank you for your tofu tips, by the way. I had the tofu yesterday. I didn't get to follow your beautiful tips here. I'm looking. Oh my god, that food looks good as heck. But the tofu was banging. It tastes just like chicken. I had a great time. I will do it again. All right, so clear the energies. I'm going to read your question and I'm going to give you a clear response. This is for the full reading, correct? Well, it's hard to with all this good food. All right, so we're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, as well as this individual here that you're mentioning, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. So we're in 5 cards, connecting to 2026. What is the energies of this connection in 2026? Okay. I like that idea too, Devin. I'll run it by her if she'd be interested. Again, being a mod is not really about like doing any crazy hard work, but it's about vibes, I guess. Whose spirit calls me to pick. But I will definitely run it by her. Maybe she'd be interested. Spirit, can we get 2 cards on this? Okay. I would love that. So what I think it is. So, Tortoise Love, the direction of the connection. There's a lot of personal improvements coming for you in particular, okay? And there's even the potential of this connection being revived and healed because of your assertive nature, okay? It looks like you're less passive and more action orientated. We have here the assertiveness card coming through, followed by the healing and the couple here with the cards of the grandparent and the alive. Beautiful. We even have here the 5 of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the 8 of Pentacles. By the way, Tortoise Love, your angel number is 888. And I'm being told that this is specifically a divine number for you, okay? We have here the 8 of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Cups here with the end of the Queen of Cups. So basically, you're going to be working through some fears. The relationship that you've had with this person seems to be healing an aspect of yourself where you are becoming more assertive. You're putting your foot down because of this person and the way that they've influenced you. And you are healing something within yourself. There is a good future for you to come because you are developing assertiveness, okay? Your emotions and your emotional maturity is developing as a result of the connection as well. All right, so we're going to get 5 more cards. So it's more so about the way that this connection influences you in 2026 rather than the direction that it goes. Though you working on less passivity could also help the connection too. So we're going to get to the next half of the reading now. Spirit, anything you want to say about this connection, where it's heading towards? 5 cards. All right, so it looks like you are heading towards what feels like an event that will make you happy when it comes to this person, okay? Either it's the end of a particular situation. This person is coming through as a Queen of Swords. You're coming through as a Queen of Cups. You're more emotional. This person's less emotional. But there is a Tower moment that makes you happy about this individual, okay? So you're coming up on a future event. The initial feelings is of happiness, but also just to let you know, it leads to a Tower moment with them, okay? So you're developing an assertive nature. This person, either there's going to be a situation that comes about that makes you happy with them, but then that leads into a Tower moment, okay? Thank you for your donations, as Virgo. We're going to get to you after Tortoise Love, okay? All right, so Spirit, why is this? What is this Tower moment? What can you give us any details about it? You've got the power and winter is what I think it is. Okay. Oh. 3 cards from here, please. We have here the Divine Feminine, the Confessions, and the Return. Maybe somebody's coming back towards you. But we have here that you got the power and winter here. Maybe you guys are going coming back from a period of distance, and this person is going to be talking a lot more. We have here the divine feminine, the messages, and we have here the making amends, second chances, opportunity, and return here. So there is good news here, Tortoise Love. Development is coming in. Joy, happiness is coming into this connection. You're becoming a lot more bold. And then lastly, it looks like you guys might be either communicating more, or there's at the very least some clarifying conversations between you two in the future. Could be your confession, could be a confession coming from them. Overall, it is a positive thing, though. Okay, like the confession gonna be like be the sharp knife. Oh my gosh, Taurus Love. I mean, if you if you want it to be that way, oh my gosh. You're very welcome, Devin. I mean, not Devin. You're very welcome, Tortoise Love. Thank you so much for coming through. All right, so we have 2 mini readings with S Virgo. S Virgo, are you ready for your readings? If so, give me a thumbs up. I'm going to get to your reading. Thank you to my other moderators, Vivi, Camille, and Devin, for your patience. I appreciate it. It's is the scared me talking? No worries. Oh. Thank you. Sinners is now on Amazon Prime. I saw, so I'm going to be rewatching it. I don't know why I had to say that, but I love that movie. I just couldn't stay in the theater because it was too hot and I was sweating. There's no AC. But we did get free tickets out of it. Not that anyone here needed to know, but I have free tickets to a movie because it was too hot. And we complained about it. Pretty good. Oh, Camille, perfect timing. Gonna get some BBQ later with my babe and enjoy the cool night. Nice. All right, S Virgo, feel free to post your first question. We're gonna get to you now. So you wanted 2 mini readings. Hold on, let me see in Cash App if you, there we go. You want to know N's feelings for you, and the second is more on intentions. Clear the energy, spirit. We're going to connect to S Virgo, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as N here, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him. Spirit, what are N's feelings towards S Virgo? 3 cards for feelings. The Hierophant, the 3 of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles is what I think it is. Is that a yes? All right, so can we get 3 cards into why that's the case? We have here the Gift, the Inside, and the Fire. Is it what I think it is with this energy here? Okay. So, as Virgo, how do they feel about you? So, well, first of all, he finds you very attractive, okay? So, ends in the energy of being drawn to you. Now, that could be physical or it could just be emotional, but there's something about you that draws an N. He also feels guided, okay? We have here the Hierophant, the 3 of Cups, and a 9 of Pentacles here. Guided to connect with you further, get to know you better. He's still a little bit like apprehensive. He doesn't want to go fully in for the couple package just yet, only because he feels like he really wants to take his time to get to know you, okay? It's almost like he's like, I got to be wise here. I have to first really just like I don't know, like see all the dark corners of your mind or type thing. We have here the Gift, the Inside, and the Fire here, okay? It's almost like he was either gifted, granted, or given wisdom to really investigate you and stay independent in that investigation or something like that. Okay, like let me really get to know you. Yes, I can tell because communication is slow. Oh my god. So he's not rushing into anything. He's just really taking his time. All right, so can we get 2 cards, Spirit, on how he feels about S Virgo? We have here the Queen of Cups, and we have here the Emperor here. All righty. Can we get 2 more on why he feels this way? We have here the Commitment and the Surveillance here. So this person, I don't know, there's something about them really studying you, okay? And really observing you. Like they are super, investigative, I guess. And there's just this sense like he feels that where you're at in life is different from where he's at from based on what he has found out, okay? And he kind of sees himself feeling like, oh, I probably am in a space where I could take care of somebody like this, or I'm probably in a space where I can, where I have advantages that this person could find useful, something like that. Okay. So they've seen something about your life where they are not necessarily looking down at you, looking down upon you, but like feeling like they have done so much for themselves that they have a lot of power that they could share with you. Something like that, okay? We have here the Queen of Cups and the Emperor here, okay? Fascinating that this information is coming through. I can donate another for a full one. Would you like to make this a full reading, S Virgo? Because that's the end of the reading, but we can make it a full if you would like to. Okay, we're going to get to the second mini then. All right, so clear the energies, please, and thank you. We're going to once again connect to S Virgo, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energies of N, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide him, please and thank you. So we're going to get to your next question, and then we're going to get into okay, so mini question. Would like to know what's the next for this connection. Spirit, what's next for this connection with N and S Virgo? 3 cards. 3 of Cups. So again, the 3 of Cups are coming out here. Getting to know each other is the primary focus. Continue to have conversation. Continue to get to know each other as friends, and building on to that too. We have here the 3 of Cups, the Chariot, and the 7 of Wands here. Can we get 2 more cards? What's next for these 2? So getting to know each other some more. We have the Fool, and lastly we have the Page of Swords is what I think it is. Potentially more invested dialogue. So if the conversations are as slow as you mentioned, it does look like things start to pick up the pace after you guys build on understanding and getting to know each other. Okay, beautiful. That feels like the next thing to occur. Spirit, 3 cards on this. Anything you want to say to S Virgo? We have here Pride. We have here Cleanup. Okay. And we have here the Apology is what I think it is. It looks like N apologizes for his approach to the connection. And it does look like he makes up for that approach. I don't know if he understands he's being too slow. Like, I'm spending too much in the getting to know you phase. I haven't taken her out enough. We have here the apology. So with the Magician and the judgment here, there is an apology coming through from him. Or like, hey, my bad. Like, I know that I'm in and out. I'm sorry. It's just that I thought that was the best way to do it. Or like, hey, I know I'm not as talkative. Let's head out. Let's hang out or something. We have your Caregiver. And we have here the repeated patterns here. So what I think it is with that. So it looks like N has this habit of doing this, like approaching things in this type of way, real slow convo. And maybe he's picking up the pace later on. We have here the caregiver and the repeated patterns coming through with the King of Wands to explain that, okay? So that is your reading as Virgo for this thing. What's likely to happen next? Basically, the conversation picking up. You guys building on the bond. It doesn't look like you're immediately separating at any point in the future, okay? But he might be like trying to say something like, "Hey, sorry for the way that I'm being," and then you guys are like having more fun dialogue, okay? So last question here is disconnect from all the previous energies, please and thank you, Spirit. We're going to connect to S Virgo, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, and their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Yeah, it's so slow, little annoying, but annoying me right now. So 3 cards. What are this person's intentions towards S Virgo? The Lovers. Beautiful. Beautiful. The King of Cups. Beautiful. Beautiful. And the 6 of Cups. Oh, is it what I think it is? His intentions is to find love again, okay? Literally. I wanted to make it another 2 minis. Okay, that's no problem. So think of a last mini question you would like to ask after this. So we have here the Lovers, the King of Cups, the 6 of Cups here coming out here. He's trying to find love, okay? He's trying to find love. Are you the one? Are you going to be the one he can love again? We even have here the 6 of Pentacles coming through here. He's just looking for his next love of his life, okay? Romantic soul, this person. Can we get one more card? Can we get some oracles on this? We have here new career. Again, even though this is a new career, again, it's that energy of I want another person in my life. I just want I'm sick of being lonely. So can I get another card here? Look at that. Oh my goodness. This person is rather romantic. We have here depths. We have the energy of the wishes coming out here for this reading. Hold on, let's see if the camera, there we go. And so with the well, he does have just some hopeless romantic emotions of just he's got an empty space where a connection can be. Oh my goodness, how adorable is that? So I do love a romantic soul. Okay, Spirit, anything else you want to say? What's his intentions towards S Virgo? 2 more cards. We have here the 3 of Cups again and the Magician. So right now, his focus is on seeing if you guys could be friends, seeing if you guys could enjoy conversation with each other, just building on the understanding that you guys even exist in the first place, getting to know each other's personalities. And then lastly, hoping like if we build that friendship, if we build a bond, maybe you're the one, the Magician coming out here. So his intentions is to love, but to kind of cast a white net, like who in this world can love me and I can love in return. And he's setting his sights on you as definitely an option to him, okay? And can we get 2 more cards? We have here confusion, uncertain, and we have here thinking. Look at that. We love clarity. So again, I will say because he's looking for love, he's not like monogamously dating you, if that makes any sense. He is dating other people, but you're someone amongst his options that he's getting to know and hoping that it develops into something meaningful, okay? Because, yeah, at the end of the day, his intentions is to find his lady love. And he's hoping, like, I hope this turns out that you're the one. If not, that's okay. I'm going to keep going out there. All right, so hello, love. Can I donate in Cash App for a reading? Yes, you made it, Natalia. If you would like to, you'll be the last donation of today that I will be receiving. Clear the energy, Spirit. Can we connect to S Virgo, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her? How will chemistry be between us? Like, are we compatible? Spirit, we're going to connect to N, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit, are these 2 compatible based on what you know about these 2 individuals as beings? Are they compatible romantically? Oh my God, look at that. It's a hell yes, you're compatible. Ace of Swords. You can't get a better yes than, well, the Sun and the Magician, but the answer is yes. You even have here the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. It's a matter of the 2 of you entertaining it to begin with, okay? With the Fool and the 3 of Pentacles, you may want to run off and try to make something work with another person, okay? You guys are compatible, but the 2 of you might mirror each other in that you both might be sick of the dating game. That's so funny. So if you guys choose to work on the connection mutually, this thing could really move to someplace beautiful for the two of you. Beautiful. You guys are both showing up as pages, thinking about it. Should I entertain it? Is this something that could really turn into something meaningful? And as long as you guys don't run off to do something else, you guys will definitely see that you guys are a compatible match. All right, so Spirit, any details that you want to say to S Virgo about this? Are they compatible? We have your pride. We have your spouse partner. Yes. You guys are very compatible. We have your meeting. We have your bluff pretending. And then lastly, we have your intuition. Is that what I think it is with this energy here? So the two of you have your own, individual egos. And part of that ego is scrutinizing romantic partners. Spirit is saying scrutinizing romantic partners and being like, I'm out. I just need my person. With the pride, the spouse, the partner, the meeting here, you guys would be able to understand if you're able to stick this out, okay? So that means whenever you're like, I want to run away because, I don't know what's going on with this person and they're not really talking to me, or, I'm just so sick of the dating game. If you can push past that, the both of you actually, you will find out that you guys are super, super, super compatible as even potential long-term commitment here with the spouse partner card, like lifelong partnership. Okay, so again, we have here the exaggeration and intuition. Try to give, so basically your spirit guides are saying give this person some grace if things are maybe starting off slow, as you mentioned. Give them some grace, give them some time for things to rev up, okay? If you're feeling frustrated with them, give them another 2 or 3 weeks to continue to be frustrating. Like give them like a grace period or something like that too, okay? And that's the advice coming from your spiritual team. So ultimately, how will the chemistry be? You guys are super compatible. But the thing is, you guys might branch off from each other or disconnect from each other because of maybe a frustration that you're having, where if you guys both give each other grace, you'll see that you get along very well. Okay. So that is your reading. Thank you so much, S Virgo, for your donations. I appreciate it. Good luck to you and this connection here. I'm going to ring the bell to its success, okay? Beautiful. Alrighty, so Natalia, are you here and are you ready for your reading? You're very welcome, S Virgo. Thank you so much for your support. I got your donation. I appreciate you. And you're the last donated reading of today. Followed by you, Devin. You're at the end here. Okay, so stream is officially closed. Thank you all so much for joining me today. The stream is officially closed. We're going to unpin the comment. Natalia, we're going to wrap up with you, then the moderators, and I'll be off for the stream for today. All right, so are Sean and I meant to be in a serious, committed, happy relationship? Natalia, we're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, as well as Sean here, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him. Spirit, initial 3 cards, clear the energies of the previous readings. Please and thank you. Spirit, 3 cards for the initial energy. Are Sean and Natalia meant to be in a serious, committed, happy relationship? 7 of Cups. The 6 of Pentacles. One more. And the 10 of Cups here. So what I think it is. Okay. And what is it meant to be in the oracles? What is it meant to be? So you and Sean are meant to be something entirely different, okay? But the exchange that you guys have leads you to feeling and even manifesting your happiness, okay? So whether you guys are with each other or not, your spirit guides aren't really necessarily giving a clear answer to the question of, is this some type of long-term serious commitment? But they are saying that it's something that leads you to that happiness. We have here the 7 of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups here. We even have the mind control, the couple, and the manifestation in the energy. It's like this person is meant to inspire you towards happiness, okay? Not necessarily are you guys going to be in this like a happy bond. We're not together right now. We are in no contact. Maybe this is what they're picking up on. So we're going to dive into more energies of that. So this is not necessarily yes or no, but it's that this person inspires you towards your happiness. So two cards for this, for Natalia. We have here the 9 of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Your spirit guides keep talking about direction. I've seen many knights coming out for you to confirm the energies of this readings. You have the Knight of Wands, you have the Knight of Swords, and you have the Knight of Swords coming out again, but now officially in your reading. So there's something about pacing here for you. Spirit, one card for this. What's going on with this? What is it about timing? Whom do you need to forgive? Is it what I think it is? I separated from my husband and he was really abusive. Then I met Sean. That's interesting. Are you talking about this gentleman here? They're talking about your ex-husband in this reading. Or they're talking about your separated husband in this reading, okay? So Natalia, as of this moment, they're not referring to you and Sean in being a couple, but Sean is helping you manifest your future happiness in relationship, okay? Now, they're talking about your independence first and foremost. We have here the 9 of Pentacles, and we also have here the Knight of Swords here. We even have the card of the whom do you need to forgive here. Are you talking about who I think it is with this reading? And they're talking about yourself. So I separated from my husband, and me and Sean liked each other, but then we lost contact because I wasn't ready. And if I had to tell you, they're talking about how you must remain independent for some time. Healing yourself and healing from your abusive bond is going to be a huge point of not only of benefit, but of purpose for you. This is the focus your spirit guides have for you, where they're focusing on your independence rather than on relationships at this time. Because you're going to be on some type of journey where you are forgiving yourself for something, okay? When it comes to romantic love, which they are more concerned with diving into now in this reading, okay? Would you be okay with that? Of course, do look at that. They're showing us the emotional healing card coming out here for you. So you have these 2 oracle cards for they want to first set their focus on you. Yes, forgiving myself for staying and forgiving. I forgave so much. Now, I want you to know your spirit guides are being very clear. They're not talking about forgiving your husband. They're talking about you forgiving yourself, okay? They don't care. We don't care about that man. We care about you. But we want to give you advice right now. So before we transition to the next half of your reading, would you like the advice your spiritual team wish to give you, or the guidance that they wish to offer you, before we just get to more of, will you and Sean have the possibility to end up together? So you have 2 options. You can ask, will you and Sean have the possibility of ending up together, or accepting the guidance coming through from your spiritual team? Which would you prefer, Natalia? Sean or spiritual guidance? Hey, no problem. So we're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you, Natalia, as well as Sean, once again, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those guiding him. As Spirit in 3 cards, rather than 5 cards. Will Sean and Natalia end up in a romantic bond with each other? Okay. That option is blocked at this time. In fact, you got the 2 of Cups and the 2 of Swords in the block position. So this option is being blocked. We're going to dive into why that's the case. Why is this option being blocked? We have here the King of Cups, the Fool, and the Temperance here. So what I think it is. It's because Sean is currently in a place in life where he does not have the time for a connection with you. So this option of you and Sean ending up together, it's not possible right now. The choice is not even possible to be made because of where Sean is at with his life at this time. Whatever he's going through is going to take a pretty big stretch of time with the Temperance card to be able to even have this be a possible reality, okay? So it's simply because he's unavailable, not emotionally or like even, it's almost like he's like at such a physical distance, okay? So we're going to tap into what's going on with this energy. 2 from here. Yes, he's going through a lot too. We have here the Wolf. Okay. We have here the Frog, the transformation. He's, okay, one more. What's going on here? And then we have here the Castle and the endings. So it's almost like he's either hungry for change in his life or change is happening whether he is ready for it or not, okay? This either way, transformation is being forced upon his life and he must address it. There are things coming away from him, endings maybe even. Maybe he's maybe even a betrayal, but something has ended or has to end, and change is being forced on him, almost like the universe is forcing him through change, or he's forcing change to happen. Something is forcing his hand. Either he did it for himself or something happened in his life that did it for him. Okay, so that's what he's dealing with, and he cannot really focus on anything. Relationship is blocked until that is the case. It's going to take some time. Yes, he's getting a divorce. My gosh. All right, so Spirit, two last cards for Natalia. Anything else you wish to say about Sean and her connection with him? Yes. 2 cards from here. We have the Be Yourself. And we have the card of Everything is Okay. So as of this time, Natalia, even with all the crazy chaos happening between you, Sean, life changes and relationship changes, your spirit guides want you to know to continue to follow your intuition, your path. Everything is okay. You're going to be okay. They're proud of you for being out of a difficult situation. They want you to keep powering forward towards what you want and the future that you would like, okay? And I want to say, don't worry, all right? Yes, it's crazy. We both have a similar situation and we met, and I think we helped each other as support. That's beautiful. So that is your reading. Natalia, thank you so much for your time. Good luck to you and Sean. May you guys liberate yourself peacefully from the bonds that tie you, for the bondages that tie you together. I mean, in your situation, for your separate partners. All the best to you, and thank you so much for coming through, okay? Good luck. Thank you so much. Yes, freedom. Yes, freedom. Freedom indeed. All right, so we're going to get to our moderators now. We're going to wrap up with Camille, with Vivi, Camille, and lastly, Devin. Moderators, are you ready? It is time to get to the end of this stream. Thank you all so much for your patience. I appreciate you. Vivi is coming in a second. Vivi, hello to you. Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. All right, so, Vivi, we're going to get to your reading now. Clear the energies, please, and thank you, Spirit. What my spiritual team and guardian angels would like me to know at the present moment. Clear the energies. May we connect to Vivi's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as any energies you wish for them to know about at this moment. Spirit 3 cards. Two of Wands. The Devil. The Six of Pentacles. Vivi, you're going to have an interaction with your twin flame. It's not a romantic interaction, but it is a back and forth between you two, okay? We have the Two of Wands, the Devil, and the Six of Pentacles here. It's some type of talk or some necessity to interact with each other. It's not romantic, but with the Devil, it may cause you to feel heightened levels of emotion. So they're just giving a heads up for that. Prepare yourself, okay? It's just like we need to talk because of a thing we're both involved in, or you might be a part of something that they're a part of. But it's like either a quick exchange, a confirmation, or something like that, okay? So we have the Six of Cups to confirm this energy, okay? That's your reading. Good luck to you, Vivi. I'll be right back. I just got to blow my nose. Camille, are you ready for your question? It's likely going to be in some type of setting that the two of you are in. So it's not like he's reaching out. It's like the two of you are just in the same vicinity, or you have to do a project together, or there's just like some type of reason for you guys to be in the same room, basically, okay? Or there's a reason for the two of you having an interaction, okay? So this is what's coming through. Either you guys are in the same space. It could be like the supermarket, okay? But either way, you guys, there's a reason for you guys to interact because you guys are sharing a space or sharing a shared reason for coming together. You're very welcome. Good luck to you. It comes as a surprise for you, by the way. The Page of Cups came out. That is your reading. Oh my gosh. Twin flames, man. Whew. All right. Camille, when you're ready, feel free to post your question now. We're going to get to your question when you're ready. Feel free to post it when you think of something that, comes to your mind. I'll be right back. I just got to blow my nose and make some more tea, okay? Alrighty, so since Camille is not here yet, we're going to clear the energies. We're going to disconnect from everyone so far. We're going to do whatever comes out for him. Thank you, Devin. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all this guiding Camille with his highest interest in mind. And 3 cards, whatever comes out for him, please and thank you. Okay. I'm feeling an ick towards this individual, not gonna lie. Guess the only way for us to interact is being in the same subway train or something. The devil popped out. Ah! Oh gosh. Listen, I know I'm so judgmental. I'm probably going to grow out of this mindset, but I don't like any twin flame connection at all whatsoever. I don't like it for the twin flames. I don't like it in the spiritual sense. I just, if, once I die and I get to talk to the spirits, I'm going to have to do some policy reforms and make sure that there's a different way to go about personal evolution than twin flame antics, because I don't respect it yet. Or I don't know if I ever will. Okay? So we have here the gardener, Camille. We have here the inner peace. We have here the rainbow reviver. Okay? Camille, this is so beautiful. As you pour into yourself, as you develop your life for you and for solely for you, that's going to bring in a lot of great inner peace. When you take care of yourself, you take care of your environment, you take care of the people you love, but you pour into yourself, there's going to be some sense of you getting out of a rut, especially if you're feeling low, that you pouring into yourself, that brings you to a place where you're just feeling good. And by the way, there was a point where you did have this great deal of inner peace, and your spirit guides are saying that you're going to come back to that. You're going to revive that, especially when you pour into yourself. Okay, we have here the inner peace, the rainbow reviver, which is so beautiful. You can rest easy knowing peace of mind is coming back. Okay, so continue to meditate, continue to be introspective, continue to explore your mind and yourself. Okay, your sense of peace is going to return to you. Clear the energies. I made a mirror to my soul and I did not appreciate it. I sure the heck did not. I don't like myself. How am I going to like somebody who's like me? Okay, so I'm going to go to the DMs. Devin, when you're ready, feel free to post your question in the DMs. I'm here. Camille, we just did your reading. If you want to tune back to, let's say, 2:18, around that time, a little bit afterwards, you'll see your reading. It's good to see you here. No, you're so good. You're so fine. Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Now, Devin, you get a mod question and a full reading, okay? To be sure to ask for either, be sure to clarify which one is which, is what I want to say. You're very welcome. I mean, I'm not changing policies as a human again. I'm not doing that. I told them, bring me back as a pigeon or a goose or a seagull. I want to be a bird that can be very adaptable and versatile. Okay, that's what I'm telling them for the next one. Probably a seagull, maybe a seagull that eats good food, has good discernment for good food. I wanted to email and ask you a question, but Google told me the answer, but I don't know if I want to change the setting. No worries. Close out the previous reading, please, and thank you, Spirit. I want to be in Brazil. Adopt me, Vivi. Oh my gosh. I will first for general for the mod. Got you. So we're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, Devin, and all those who guide you, as well as your spiritual team. Spirit and 3 cards. Maybe have a general reading for Devin. Anything you wish to communicate. We have the 4 of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Is it what I think it is? So I think it is now. They want you to know that the thing that you wish to talk about, if you were to communicate, they actually encourage you to communicate it, okay? Let's say this is your partner, for example, and there's something on your mind that you're like, you know what, maybe it's better if I don't say this to her. This could even be just anyone in your life, okay? So we have here the 4 of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles here, of especially with the sun coming out here and that positive energy. You don't have to hide what you're wishing to communicate about. You can speak about it. Whoever is going to receive the information actually will be kind about it, okay? Or will be receptive to what you want to say. So this is what your spirit guides would like to say for this general question, this general reading for your mod question, okay? You can be open to discussing something. Someone will receive it positively, or at the very least with kindness. So that is your reading. So take some time, Devin. Yeah, I accidentally hit the block, grabbing my phone while the screen was... but I'm going to keep them blocked. Okay. I wonder if it was about the racist comments, but I decided to leave it the way it was. Karma will handle it. Listen, personally, that's how I've been going through my whole life. Karma will always handle it in the end. Joanna, I could definitely offer a 1-card reading in an oracle if you have a question that you need some more details or information for. Ah! Oh my gosh. You're too crazy. Oh my goodness. You know, whenever I meet a really sophisticated and really wise individual who seems to like handle everything with grace, I always think like, how'd you get there? Because to me, in my opinion, if you're someone who can carry yourself with a great deal of grace and patience, it always feels like those people, they used to have to deal with having to, you know, fight people on a daily basis, and they had to get their feelings under control, and they had to learn coping mechanisms, and then they had to figure out how to get grounded, and now they're just like, I'm at peace. It used to be, I would kill you for this, but now I'm at peace. I think about my young self, and I used to think, you know, I was a very reactive child, and I would get very angry and very outspoken. But as I aged, you know, those feelings never die away, but the way you react to them changes. And my life is all the more benefited from it, too. Gotcha, Devin. Take your time. Me too. Same. I'm used to racism directed towards me. It doesn't hurt me using that on me and try to get under my skin. It's just embarrassing and sick to do something like that. Joanna, you have here. I just wanted to ask if Steph and I will move past the Sev argument and restore our connection. Hold on. So as Devin is coming up with her donated question, we're going to pull an oracle card for you about this. Spirit, 1 card for Joanna, connecting to the energies of her question. May we have a response? Will these two be able to move past this? Look at it. Oh, Joanna, look at it. The answer is yes. You guys will be able to. We have the soulmates card coming through here, okay? Soulmates are a fantastic bond. If you guys are in this sort of bond, like you guys are able to communicate about things, even if you get upset, but you always come back to each other, then the answer is yes. The answer is yes, okay. Well, Sev is a toxic friend to Steph and me, and Steph is arguing over Sev. Fascinating. You're very welcome. Good luck to you. Clear the energy, Spirit, please and thank you. I need to stop trying to control the outcome so much. It's pulling me back as hell. Respects to you, Camille. Releasing control is one of the most difficult things one can do. This is sort of why my hope and my goal is that through tarot and through being an oracle and a guide for others, that people start to embrace the unknown a little bit more, rather than chasing for answers. I'll take messages from whatever guides and guides will like to speak to me in regards to 2026. Clear the energies, please, and thank you, Spirit. Well, first of all, the energies, is it okay if I mention it? First of all, the energies coming through is serious commitment. As I connected to your 2026, I felt sensations in my bodies in locations where that typically would be representative of commitment. Okay, so in 2026, you're committing to something, and it's almost like it's not like you're committing to the goal and accomplishing it. No, you're deciding like, hey, this is what I'm gonna stick to. So something is already here for you in 2026, and it's just a level of you going like, I'm staying here. So that's the first energy coming through for you, this channeled message of you're deciding that you're staying with something. Okay, all right, so Spirit, 3 cards for Devin. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Devin with her highs and trust in mind. Can we connect to the energies of her 2026, please and thank you, Spirit? And 3 cards for the initial details. What would you like to speak about? The 10 of Swords, the Tower, one more. And the Star here. Is it what I think it is? There's a little bit of it being like the ending of endings. Fascinating. That's a major. This is really major for you. They need more details on this. So, what is this about? The endings of endings. Your desire is within reach. One from here. Actually, one from here. And the unicorn, protection. Ah! Okay, wait, hold on, Spirit, 2 more. We have here the Queen of Cups. Okay, they're like, Erica, you gotta talk. It's time to start talking. All right, so look at that. We have here the 10 of Swords, the Tower, and the Star here, okay? Well, first of all, what I just saw, this is very spiritual. I saw like a scalpel, something that doctors use to either cut something off or to cut into something. Something is being cut from your life. It's the endings. It's almost like the end to, like, you're separating yourself from betrayers or betrayal type energy. You're separating yourself from a consistent source of what feels like something that has wronged you consistently, okay? We have here the desire is within your reach, and we have here the unicorn. We also have the energy of the Star coming out here, okay? Either I believe you're entering into a protective period in 2026 where it's like you're being taken away, something's cutting out of your life, and you're being placed in a very, what's the word for it? A unique position, okay? Not something typically offered to the common person. We're going to dive into what that might be. Spirit, what might this be? We have here the Queen of Pentacles, and we have here the 5 of Swords here. Okay. Can we get more information on this? Followed by the 7 of Cups, the King of Pentacles. Lastly, we have here the 8 of Pentacles. This is what I think it is. That is awesome. So, part of what this energy has to do with is almost like maybe you're getting into alignment with some type of business, money, entrepreneurial. There's just the energy of it being money, okay? You may have had a complicated past with it, but it looks like you're heading into a direction where you are in alignment with the source of your income. We have here the Queen of Pentacles. We have here the Five of Swords. We have here the Seven of Cups coming out here. Okay. And then we have here the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles here. It's almost like you can get yourself out of something because of the resources being offered to you. It's worth celebrating too, by the way, with the Three of Cups coming out here. So either this is the type of monetary income that gets you, that is like so unique, like the amount is unique for you in 2026. It gets you to a place that removes you from something, or you just start to detach from things that no longer serve you anymore, even if they had a purpose in that time. And that's due to your finances looking really great to you in 2026, okay? Alrighty, that was really awesome. Spirit, can we get some more cards for Devin? Anything you want to say to her? Yes, me and Shawty are focused on being breadwinners, just focused on business and our connections coming together. Beautiful. So we have here Teach as the first oracle card. We have here Friends. Fabulous. And we have here Change. This is what I think it is. In 2026, you're also changing who you desire, who you choose to spend your time with, okay? So we have here the Teach, the Friends, and the Change here coming through. You're changing your friendship circle is changing. This is going to be a huge, huge, huge decision for you. The Lovers came out to confirm that. Big, big change for you to make this change, okay? Your communication circles are shifting in 2026. I know it's fast, but they say when you know, you know. Do you see a baby in the picture, or can I send for a mini for that? Hold on. We can definitely add that into the reading because we do have some cards. We have 2 more tarot cards for you available. Spirit, 2 cards. Do we see a baby in Devin's future in 2026? Knight of Swords. Judgment. You're going to find out soon? What in the world, Spirit? Wait, hold on. Can we get 2 cards on it? 2 oracle cards, Spirit? We have here the Fool, the Honesty, the Chance, followed by the Sword, the Challenge, the Defense, the Courage. Spirit, 1 card. Ace of Cups. Spirit is saying you're going to find that out soon. Okay? They're not necessarily giving you an immediate response to this, but you will find more information about that pretty soon. With the energies of the Ace of Swords, the Fool coming out here, followed by the Judgment, okay? So with the Ace of Cups to confirm this too. I didn't start the process. I wonder if you'll be talking about it. But you're going to find out about that very soon, is what your spirit guides want to say to you. Oh my God. All right, Spirit, wrapping up this reading now with the remainders of it, with the remainder of the oracles and 3 oracle cards for you, Spirit. What is 2026 looking like? Any last remaining information you wish to share with Devin? We have here the Distorted Masculine. That's coming back from the previous reading. I want to talk about this. Oh, is it what I think it is with that? Oh my God. Can we get oracle cards as to why? Can we get oracle cards as to why? Oh no. One from here. Oh. Okay. Is it what I think it is though? I just need another confirmation on that. Is it what I think it is? Okay, that's fun. So this is a wee woo. In 2026, okay, in 2026, there is a, okay, Devin, please bear with me for this message. In 2026, there is some type of, like, the energy of a deity having an interest in you, the energy of a powerful spirit being, potentially a god, uh, finding you to be an interesting or amusing or attractive, okay? And that can happen. That does happen. We have here the distorted masculine, the fairy, and the chasing coming out here, okay? Your spiritual team would like you to know while this is happening, you don't have to worry about it because they're going to handle it, okay? We have the Hierophant and the Page of Wands coming through here. So there's just this, because the Ace of Wands in full came out here, and because I have this channeled message, you might experience what feels like good fortune, and like the world is gifting you, or flowers start to bloom in your general direction, because that's the vision that I saw. I saw a flower blooming towards me, but I was in your body or something like that. So it looks like you're sort of being pursued or wooed by some type of energy, and it's not like just a minor type of energy. It's pretty big, and your spirit guides are wanting to be diplomatic about what's happening, okay? So that's a side spiritual message. Your spirit guides don't want you to worry about it because they've got it under control. But if you've noticed like some things are a little bit odd and you feel like you're appreciated, like the universe is blessing you or appreciating you, it's not that the universe isn't wanting to, but it looks like you're being pursued by an energetic source, okay? So that is your reading. That's going to happen to you 2026. Very fun. Thank you so much for that message, Spirit. So with that said, that is the end of this stream, guys. Thank you all so much for joining me today for yet another. Yes, I want 1 in 3 babies. I'm also considering the flower. So, guys, that is the end of this stream. Devin, thank you so much for your support. Have a really great 2026, okay? To Camille, Tortoise Love, Vivi, We Vibes, Joanna, everyone who has come through today, thank you guys so much. Devin, of course. Thank you guys so much for joining me for yet another Tarot Card Live. I will see you on Sunday. Chat, enjoy your weekend, and thank you so much for coming through. Have a beautiful evening, afternoon, night, morning, wherever you're at. Happy New Year's again. Guys, if you would like to book a private reading, just click Linktree. I'll get back to you via email if you want to reach out for a reading. You can also click that for accessing spiritual advice or guidance if you need it. You don't have to pay for that. I'm just here for you if you need me, okay? Guys, have a beautiful day. See you and have a good one. Goodbye.